Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bastards First channel. On today's episode of Kiss 100 Part 2, where we've actually backed it up over where we finished off the last video, but now we are focusing on the B riders and the C riders mixing together here. The Bs are coming. I had that totally in focus here. So, because we all know the name of the game, because when the bees come through, you jump onto their wheel and you absolutely start driving it, making sure you pump out any loose C's out the back. Like, this is a part of the game where it's an open world. Everybody can see everybody. So the C's go to the front here, trying to get rid of the other C's that are not strong enough. What's funny here is one of the B riders gets a little bit upset about it. It's like, dude, this ain't RGT. This is Zwift racing. This is what you do in a Zwift race. You try to absolutely hammer everybody that you can. So this one guy, he was a little upset about this. The C's going to the front, but that's the name of the game. If it's an open world, an open map like this, how this race organizer has it set up, you absolutely do this. This is what you do. Otherwise, you're going to have to learn how to Zwift race in an open world. Like, if the race organizer wanted to have it closed, where you can only see the B riders, then you wouldn't have this problem to you. Otherwise, this is how you Zwift race in an open world. If you don't like it, don't join the damn race. That is simple. Like this guy here, he's saying it's fault is about. No. This is Zwift racing. This is absolutely how you Zwift race. And I think at the end of the day, he's going to have to learn either join a race that doesn't have the open world for all the categories, because otherwise, join those races and stay there, or learn how to Zwift race when it's a mass group and not have a freaking aneurysm over it. It's like, I think by the end of this video, you'll understand it's either pick whatever race you're going to do. If you pick a race that has the open world, if you're going to pick the race that has an open world, you're going to have to play within the confines of the rules of Zwift racing, and this is what this is. If you don't like it, too bad. Move on. But so this was a really fun race. This was why I had to make this into two parts. Making the A race. See how the A racers never said nothing because they understand racing. I think some of these B group guys who are relatively new to the game don't understand. They've came from our RGT where they might have been the shot caller over there, but they're not the shot callers anymore. They've lost that. The ability to be like, hey, I say something, you do it. Yeah, you've lost. That person's lost those guys that he commanded like that from RGT. So when we've got an influx of RGT riders now racing Zwift B, they're kind of in a situation where they need to learn how to Zwift race, not try to change the Zwifters' minds that are already here. They need to switch to way how Zwift racers work, and I believe that will have a much greater impact on how they race going further. So this was a fun race. This was one of the best races that I've had in a long time. Like when a race breaks out like this is great. This is fun. I'm just reading some of the chat too, and just looking back at this now. Yeah. So now we fast forward to the end of the race here. First and second places, they're locked up. Actually, the first place C actually lapped lapped all the C's. Second place is just about to go through the finishing line right about now. This guy tries to make a little bit of a break on me. I keep him in check. Like I wasn't actually sure how big of a sprint this guy had here, but I just being cautious here. Yeah, so I get back onto his wheel. I didn't really wanted to move in front of him here, but it happens, right? So we go down this little hill here, and I'm wanting him to come around me, so he can lead me out, and so I can hide any moves that I'm going to make a little bit. Not like there's a huge rider list on the right hand side anymore, but so the heart rate's a little bit elevated here. I'm just trying to breathe a little bit here. He's really trying to push me to the front, which I didn't like. We come down into the hill here, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be able to get in behind before the sprint, so I just decided to go and just lead it out and see what he had. And I did a decent sprint here, but he didn't even react. And so by this time going over the crest here, I'm like, yeah, I got this. All right, everybody, comment, like, and subscribe. If you like Big Watts and learning how to race, this is the place. This is the place to come if you want to learning how to race and how to race at a high level. Even though I race at a C and B class, I still have very good knowledge for the classes that are above. So, love you, I love you guys. Bye. Bye.